we have them back apart again. The reason being is that this hub wasn't going all the way back against the Joel, you give me a flashlight, please? All right, I got one right here. So the hub wasn't going back against, all the way back against the timing wheel. So the wheel was walking out, the belt was walking off, and this was extremely tight on there. So, you know, pulling it on and pulling it off was like a huge tragedy, or a huge amount of effort. So we clearanced this a little bit. We got new keyways, and now this little guy goes on there like this, slips on, slips off. Now it goes back against, and we'll hold this and retain this. But the keyway's in there, it can't move back and forth. I'm gonna add a little Loctite just to take up some of the clearance. And then what we'll also do is it gets a finished bolt through the end here. That'll hold that all back, and then we can remount our drive system, hopefully for the final time. Everything else is lined up. We made a spacer for here. Where's our spacer at?
Maybe it's inside the...
Yeah, it's probably inside there. Yeah, it is. So we made a little spacer so that we know that we can put this back, because it wasn't all the way back, and we aligned all the belts, right? We didn't know it till the belt started walking out that it wasn't all the way back. So I would have had to redo and realign all the belts and all the alternator, the air conditioner. So instead we just put a spacer behind here. Okay, and now it should be right back to the spot it was when we lined the belts. So, Eleanor, while I'm at all this, so now what I'm going to do is, once I had it all together and we put the belt on, called BDS up and they said, look, if you want to get the boost that I wanted, which I checked with them before, they said I would have had to spin the top pulley a little harder, but we ran out of belt. So we had too much belt, let's just say. So now's the opportunity to grab a bigger pulley. We're going to put the bigger pulley on the bottom, then put the drive system back together, and then we should be in good shape and up our boost. Another couple pounds. Doesn't sound like much, but root style, blah, 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 with all this, it should make a pretty dramatic difference. And it was already stupid, so now it's just going to be nuts, right? So, stupid and nuts, kind of like the owner, right? But Eleanor's on its way back.